pleasant good morning to everyone. We are here this morning at the Nemo headquarters for a very important handover exercise. Just to give you a backdrop of how we got to this point, MetroSynth and MetroLife, Pan American, we have been assisting in varying ways in terms of the relief efforts across St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And in our various partnerships, we contacted Mr. Ken Delisha of Cadtron. He is based in Miami, USA, but he has some operatives on the ground here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines in Mr. Thompson and Mr. Bino. And we asked him to assist in sourcing some first aid kits for us, because in our consultation with Nemo and when we visited a number of the centers across St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we found out that yes, they had some medical supplies, but they wanted to have a first aid kit with as many items in it so that they could respond to immediate but smaller needs in case of injury in the various camps. And therefore, Ken was able to source and give us a choice between 3 different items of first aid kits, and we chose this one. But being the man that Ken is, and Catron, good heart, a great heart, he decided that he would take over from there. So he proceeded to secure, purchase on his own 90 medical kits from Miami, USA. And those kits would come up to a value of around about 7,200 EC dollars. But it didn't stay there. The partnership continued. And we contacted Mr. Keith Bowie of Amerijet, and we asked Keith if he can speak to his head office to find out if they would assist us in getting these items down to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And within hours, Keith responded positively. Amerijet agreed to bring these 5 boxes containing the 90 first aid kits to St. Vincent and the Grenadines free of cost. Then it went further. We contacted Ms. Michelle Forbes of Nemo and indicated that these items were on the way down, and we wanted assistance from Nemo to get them cleared without any cost as well. And Nemo readily facilitated that process. So today we have the items on hand. We are presenting to Nemo, and we are taking a lot of the burden off of the hands of Nemo, because they would have had to coordinate to get these items delivered to the 85, I think it is, centers that we have now. But the operatives on the ground for Ken Delisha, Cadtron, in Mr. Thompson and Mr. Bino, they agreed to deliver these items to each of the emergency shelters across St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Now, you may ask what is contained in these first aid kits. As you can see, 250 pieces, and they are broken down as follows: 157 bandages, 27 wipes, 10 aspirin tablets, 10 non-aspirin tablets, 4 allergy caplets, 2 antibiotic ointments, 2 burn creams, 2 sting relief wipes, 10 cotton-tipped applicators, 3 safety pins, 2 wooden finger splints, 2 pairs of examination gloves, 2 instant cold packs, 1 tweezer, 1 paper tape, 1 first aid guide, 12 sterile gauge pads, 1 sterile trauma pad, and of course the carrying case. If we also look at what these items can do, and I can read for you on the kit. It has a glow in the dark label. So in other words, if current goes and the place is dark, you'll see the glow and you'll be able to locate the kit. It treats cuts, scrapes, lacerations, burns, aches and pains. It includes trauma pad for serious wounds, contains 2 instant ice packs, durable plastic case with rubber gasket, and organized dividers and easy slide latches. So it's a very, very useful kit, and it can serve for 25 individuals. Now, what is the overall value of this package? So I indicated that the cost of the items around $7,200. The shipment, if we had to pay for that, would have been around $1,200. And the other clearance items, and if we had to factor in, if we had to pay Mr. Thompson and Mr. Bino to deliver, the total value of this package is about 10,000 EC dollars. So this morning, this is a collaborative effort, as I indicated, initiated first of all by MetroSynth and MetroLife and Pan American, taken over by Ken Delisha and Cadtron, and with assistance from Amerijet, and of course the facilitating body, Nemo, through which all relief efforts must flow in case of the evacuees and the centers across St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So it's a very, very pleasing moment for us. I just want to add that in addition to the distribution and presentation of these medical kits, we also have with us this morning an individual from Easy Ship, and they have provided 2,000 face masks, and they're here available this morning. And those masks are to go to all of the centers as well across St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They have been collaborating with Nemo, and they would also assist in the presentation and delivery of these items to the centers to take the weight off of Nemo. Of course, the process is that when they deliver these items, the center manager, somebody at the center will sign off, so we'll have a record that these items are going to where they are intended. So really, it's a glorious moment this morning, and I'd like to, of course, invite Ms. Forbes to say a few words, and then Mr. Bowie, and then a representative of Cadtron, and a representative of
Okay, good morning, everyone. I think it's still morning. I want to express to Mr. Mackey and all the donors here this morning. I'm hearing about Ken Delisha. I'm not sure I know him, but to all the persons who would have made it possible for the handing over of these 90 first aid kits and the 2,000 masks here this morning. I know we are still in the COVID-19 environment, and we need to ensure that in the 84 shelters now that we have active, that we still maintain the whole COVID-19 protocols, which means that persons must wear the mask in the shelters, must sanitize, and we know we have had some cases in the emergency shelters since the April 9th explosion of the explosive eruption of the La Soufrière volcano. I want to personally express my thanks on behalf of the government and people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the National Emergency Management Organization for your efforts, because bringing together all these persons to donate these items today must have taken some collaboration and some partnership and friendship among all of you to really have this handing over. So I want to thank you, and I know that you'll be delivering these to the emergency shelters yourself, as you indicated, and that is a good gesture, as you can actually have that transparency and accountability to ensure that the shelter receive these items, and that is what we facilitate as Nemo. You can just partner with us and have a discussion, and we can indicate to you where the needs are. So I would be very much shorter than you, Mr. Mackey, but just to thank you for all your efforts and for you being good corporate citizens to really try to alleviate some of the strain on the government itself and to assist the persons who have been displaced from this event. We have over 4,000 persons still in emergency shelters, and another 18,000 persons plus who have been displaced and living in private shelters and with families and friends throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines, because we have persons as far as Union Island who have actually evacuated to Union Island, Canawan, Bequia. So I want to thank you again on behalf of the organization.
Yes, just want to say good morning, well, good afternoon. Thanking you for the opportunity to represent Amerijet. We're very delighted to do this. As you know, we've been serving the country for almost 30 years. I think June next year is going to be 30 years you've been seeing Amerijet. We do what we can I've been hearing a lot about Michelle Forbes, but got to know her in the last 2, 3 months because of a shipment that we had brought in, assisting with the COVID on behalf of the Vincentians in New York. So we just want to say, you know, we are part of St. Vincent. You support us a lot, and we do whatever it's possible to assist. I know everybody, it's time of relief, and everybody has something to send to St. Vincent. We can't help everybody, but we'll do our best to assist wherever possible. Again, for all the efforts, I hope all these things go to the very good use. I know they are needed in the shelters, somebody getting a fall, somebody a burn. So we are happy. We are very happy to be part of this. And thank you all very much.
All right. Pleasant good afternoon to everybody. Just want to say on behalf of Ken Delisha and Catron, it's been an honor to come out and assist in any which way that we could, alongside Box Auto. And anything at all going forward in the future where we can assist you, we'll be grateful to respond. So thanks again for this great opportunity that you've given to us. And I guess you'll hear from us going along.
On behalf of Metro Life, Pan American Life Insurance, we have been involved in relief efforts since the eruption of the volcano, and we will continue to do so going forward. This is just part of our plans in terms of how much we're able to help, and we are happy to be a part of this venture. And we really hope that these kits would really, become useful in the centers, and that they can utilize them effectively. We are also thankful that the other partners were able to jump on board, and we were able to do something together. And it's good that as a country we can come together in a time like this. And so I'm very much happy to really be a part of this afternoon presentation. Thank you.